Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of All-American Racing League tonight as we are celebrating the last race for the Tour Mods before we end the season officially and head into the super late models next season. I know everybody's excited about that, but first and foremost, we have tonight's Super Bowl race. A little bit special. There will be no qualifying as the field is inverted based on point totals from the regular season. So, our regular season champion will be starting into the back of the pack, and the guy with the lowest points from the regular season is going to be starting in the front for us tonight. So, a little bit of special rules. The guys in All-American Racing League are calling this their Super Bowl, and we are excited to have these cars at Martinsville. And we're looking forward to calling the race here. A lot of exciting things coming to All-American Racing League as we're heading into the off season for this series. Next season, as I've spoke about before on stream before, Sunday nights, we're going to be switching off of the Legends and heading to the Gander Truck Series. But we took this Tuesday off. We will be returning this Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central Time, to pick up where we left off in our NASCAR chase. That'll be the round of 6, as we have 6 remaining drivers, all viable, by the way, to take the championship. It's anybody's race out of those 6 drivers, so make sure if you're tuning in tonight, you have the notifications turned on. We will be live Tuesday to pick up the remainder of the NASCAR Cup Championship here at All-American Racing League. I'm your host, Fada GG. This is All-American Racing League. You can find them on Facebook. Go up to the search bar, type in All-American Racing League, and they'll pop up. Big shout out to these guys. As always, happy to be here with you guys, chatting it up. As we get settled up into the booth here, 3 minutes left to go into the practice session. Again, I will reiterate, there's no qualifying tonight. It's going to be an inverted field based on regular season points. Looks like we have a total of 8 drivers making the field tonight. So that means Devin Smith, who is or was our regular season champion, is going to be starting in the back of the field. He's going to be accompanied by Kyle Martin, David Herrera, Tyrone Yo, and Casey Pacala. Those are going to be our starting bottom 5, because they finished top 5 in the point standings in the regular season. So these lap times right now, we're still going to be an indicator on who's got the fastest wheels tonight at Martinsville, which looks like so far has been the 41 car of Casey Pacala, running an 18.69. Not too far behind him is the 99 car of Kyle Martin, who's just a 0.05 seconds. David Hillbilly Herrera in the 15 car, only 0.09 seconds behind Casey Pacala. And the 4th car of Devin Smith is only a 0.4, or a 0.12, excuse me, behind our leader. So it seems like in the practice session, everybody's real, they're bumper to bumper right now with these times. This should make for a great race. Now, Martinsville in the Cup Series and the Truck Series, it's a really small track. But with these Tour mods, I feel like tonight's racing is going to be Really good. I think it's going to be really clean. It looks like these guys have their cars dialed into the track. And as far as the tour mods go, this is like the perfect size track for a race like this. As we start welcoming more race fans in, we appreciate you guys being here. We know who the weeklies are. We appreciate you guys. As the practice session comes to a close, it looks like the 00 of Jonathan May is going to be leading us around lap 1, sitting in that first position, followed by the 73 car of Edward Ritzen and the 59 car of Fred Hool. Fourth car of Joseph Hool. Casey Pacala, as we said, sitting 5th. Tyrone Ho in 6th place with David Herrera in 7th. And rounding out our grid for tonight's race is Kyle Martin and Devin Smith. Alrighty, looks like these drivers are ready to hit pace here. This is the pace car is going to start bringing them around. If you're joining us a little late, this is what is being called the Super Bowl race. This is the official last race of the Tour Mods here on Thursday nights for All-American Racing League as they start prepping for their off-season and start heading towards the super late models. I know these guys are excited to hop into the super late models. Everybody's already got their liveries and they're gathering sponsors up for next season's race, which, by the way, is sponsored by Spent Dreams Auto Car Club. And I probably messed that up. Spent Dreams Car Club is sponsoring next season's Tri-Track Trifecta here on Faded GG. This is All-American Racing League. 1 lap to green. As the pace car is bringing him down the back stretch, we should see him dip off the track, and we do. It's all up to that 00 car to get a good, clean start here. The 73 car of Edward Ritzen starting on the outside. Looks like a little bit of a slow start there by the 00, but he figured it out. Jay May with eventually a good launch. Edward Ritzen on the outside. The 59 car of Fred Hool keeping that inside pace with the 41 car of Casey Pacala jumping up to 3rd place, as we do see the 73 car of Edward Ritzen already dropping back into the field. The 41 car looking on the inside of Fred Hool. Looks like Fred's going to give him some gentleman space. That's going to be Casey Pacala making his way into 2nd place early on into here. 3 laps just about to be down. That's the 15 car of David Herrera making his way past the 59 car of Fred Hool. So the 00 has been able to maintain his lead so far, but the 41 of Casey Pacala is hot on his heels here as he's getting up to the bumper of the 00. The 00 car up against the wall. No caution there, so he was able to handle it. What a fine job by that 00 car to hold on to that and not cause any big pileups there. So hats off to the 00 car for being able to hold on there. But unfortunately, it does open up a big old door for that 41 car of Casey Picala to go ahead and jump into first place, which is what he does. As you see the number 15 car, David Herrera, in the silo livery. He's got the move over on his windshield, and that's exactly what the 00 car of Jonathan May is looking at in his rearview mirror. As we have completed 6 laps here at Martinsville in the official last race of the Tour Mods. This is the Super Bowl here at the Tri-Track Trifecta at Martinsville. Everybody's been looking forward to this race all week. I know I have been. As we do get back up to the leader, Casey Picala. As you can see some smoke on the track there. Somebody's burning rubber. I don't know if that was looks like maybe some engine or transmission failure in that car on pit road. I don't know who that is. We'll try to get a look at that car on pit road right now. Looks like it's the 49 car of Joseph Houle in an early pit situation for him. So he'll be in for his quick repair. If they got him tonight, I don't know if they brought the quick repairs to Martinsville with them for this Super Bowl race. As we have a look in on that 15 car of David Herrera, you know, to be honest with you, that 00, he made one mistake. It cost him the lead, but since then, doesn't look like there's been any damage on that car. He's been able to maintain a fast pace here and been able to keep David Herrera off of him just a little bit, enough to keep that second place secured. But definitely not what you like to see if you're Joseph Houle. Tough break for him. It's been my pleasure to broadcast these guys this season. I appreciate the support in the chat. I don't normally read it too often when I am broadcasting these races, but I do like to peek in on you guys every so often. So I appreciate the kind words. So we get to take a nice look at some of these corner entries from these guys. I mean, you can tell they've been practicing on Martinsville. They've really cleaned it up here. These are some fast lap times being done here in the Tour Mods. We haven't had any cautions tonight as we get on lap 15 of 100. As we do have a subscription in chat, that's Hall-Hay, the Lord, coming across from overseas. We appreciate you, Hall-Hay, not Hallway. Hall-Hay, we appreciate you, man, here. One of the OGs here. He's been with us for a couple of years. It's good to see you still around, man, sticking it through. We appreciate you. Now back to the action as we hop back on board with the 41 car of Casey Picala. Took advantage of the mistake of the 00. He kind of did a wall ride there. Casey hasn't looked back yet, as it looks like we got a little bit of contact there with the 00 car and the 15 of David Herrera. Let's see if we can take a closer look at that. So that was looks like he did another wall ride. That's the 00 car of May. He did this a couple of laps earlier. Let's see if we can hop on board with this guy a little bit cleaner. So he's coming down the backstretch here. Him and that 15 car were racing hard. Let's see what happened here as he comes out the corner exit. Onto the backstretch, just a little too much. He gets on the wall ride, but wasn't able to save it this time. So that's the second time that 00 Citrus Safe Cleaners of J. May has done that, and it costed him the second time around. Unfortunate to see. So he's going to be making his way into the pits, using his quick repair, getting some damages done, probably putting some fresh tires on that car. 18 laps of 100 are complete. I'm not sure if we'll see the leaders come in just quite yet, but I wouldn't be too surprised, as this is going to be a long race. We have 100 laps here at Martinsville. as Casey Pacala in this Trillium Brewing Company livery in the 41 car. We've called his name quite often here in the broadcast over the past couple of weeks, whether it's been the Tour Mods or the Cup Series. So it looks like the majority of the leaders, it's too soon for them to come in. They're going to stay out. I don't race too much Tour Mods personally, so I do race the Gander series and mostly the fixed setup. We do a couple of open races, open setup races on Faded GG, but I think we'll wait for our I rating to get to a more respectable level before we really dive into that. But 20 laps here at Martinsville completed. The leaders have chosen to stay out. So we're going to have a running order of Casey Pacala in first place in the 41 car. David Herrera in the 15 is going to secure and lock up that second place that he fought for about 15 of those laps. The number 59 car of Fred Hool is going to secure our third place. The 99 car of Kyle Martin in fourth. Devin Smith rounding out our top five, followed by the 73 car of Edward Ritzen, Tyrone Yo, and that 00 coming off of a fresh pit stop. And Joseph Hool, I'm not sure. It doesn't say pit next to him. I think he got back out there on the track. It does look like he's running with everybody. So good deal for Joseph Hool, as he had some issues with his drivetrain. He was able to come in, get things taken care of. So glad to see him back out onto the track. One lap to green as the pace car has been bringing them around. Pace car's off. It's going to be up to Casey Pacala and David Herrera to get a nice little jump here. As the 41 car did get a pretty good jump. He's already 3/4 of a second plus growing lead on David Herrera, the second place car. 59 car of Fred Hool trying to keep pace with the 15. We do hear contact in the background, and yep, here comes our second caution of the night on lap 23. Let's take a look. The 95 car just gets into the grass. Oh, and a huge hit by the 73 into the 95 car. That's going to be a couple of cars wrapped up in this. As we take another look here, it looks like the 95 car just gets a little too comfortable down there, hits the grass, comes up into the 99 car, followed by Edward Ritzen and everybody else that was behind them. So unfortunate there, about 3 or 4 cars involved. Once you get into that grass, those brakes are kind of worthless. So as soon as Devin Smith touched that grass, there was nothing he could really do to prevent that. Just an unfortunate break, as you do see some of the cars with some more heavier damage, like that 00 car. I'm sure Edward Ritzen in the 73 car also has some pretty heavy front end damage. He's probably going to have to come in and get some repairs done. Now, lap 25 out of 100. We're a quarter of the way into the race. And it looks like the leaders are going to stay out. The cars that are coming in were involved in that wreck. They got some damage they do need to take care of. The 59 car of Fred Hool looks like he's giving a shout out to Schmiel Racing Designs on Facebook, everybody. If you're looking for a livery or a paint scheme, I'll call it, for the oval racers, we do have the number 59 car of Fred Hool. Giving a shout out to Schmiel Racing Designs on Facebook. Give them a search, so look them up, as Fred himself is sporting a nice paint scheme there. Looks like that is carbon fiber, I would guess, and then the gold roll bar accents. Very nice look there, Fred. Very nice car. Got the racing stripes coming down the middle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As we see the Silo 15 of David Herrera. It's a black and white world. Support your local outlaw. That's David Herrera. Always up front in these tour mods. The Casey Pacala and the Trillium Brewing Company 41 car. So we get back to some live racing there. Took a little bit to catch up to that end of session, but nothing has changed. Didn't miss a whole lot. Casey Pacala is still in first place, followed by David Herrera. Fred Hool in third. Kyle Martin and Devin Smith rounding out our top five. Good run here by these two cars up front. If we get some green flag racing here, I'm pretty confident Casey and David can build a pretty big gap. But Kyle Martin in that third place, also a seasoned driver here, pretty quick himself. Devin Smith in the Voodoo Mountain Dew in the 95 has also put on a good show here for us at the All-American Racing League. As we got a car spinning around there, looks like we'll see if we get a caution to come out. Sim Racing app says we're going to stay green, but I'm not buying that. So it looks like we are going to stay green out here. That was David Herrera in the 15 car. I do apologize for the radio silence. I aspirated on some water, was choking to death up here in the broadcast booth, but nonetheless, that's a tough break for the 15 of David Herrera, as he had to, it looks like he might have gotten a quick tow to the pit, so he might be out for a little bit of while. We're going to stay green here as we come up on lap 41 of 100 here at Martinsville. So that's going to open the door for the 99 of Kyle Martin to secure that second place, followed by Fred Houle in the top 3 positions. And Casey Pacala, as we talked about, the longer this goes green, he's got such a fast car tonight. We're going to see that lead expand over the course of the next couple of laps. As we ourselves catch up to Casey here. He's gained himself a 2.5 plus second lead. 3 seconds on the straightaways is what he's up to right now. About 2 seconds into the corners. Almost at the halfway point race here. We appreciate everybody coming in a little bit late. This is All-American Racing League. This is what has been deemed the Super Bowl of the Tour Mods here at Martinsville. We started with an inverted field where the regular season points champions and the people below him started in the back, and the guys with a little bit less regular season points did start at the front of our grid tonight. So a little bit of a fun night as we say farewell to the Tour Mods, moving into the Super Lates next season. All-American Racing League are recruiting as we speak. They're looking to add multiple drivers in multiple series. Now, there is a recruitment race tomorrow, June 18th, for the Gander Truck Series, and that's going to be at Kansas Motor Speedway. So the recruitment race is going to be tomorrow. That's going to run on Sunday night. So if you come across the YouTube broadcast of this before then and you're interested in getting into the action, head on over to Facebook, go up to the search bar, type in All-American Racing League. And hit them in the inbox and get started with that process. They're looking to add drivers for the Gander Trucks, the NASCAR Cups, and the Super Late Models on Thursday nights. So, if any of those, or if all of those, interest you and you want to show off that you have what it takes to run in the league, get a hold of these guys. As we are officially halfway through this race here at Martinsville. So David Herrera back out on the track. Unfortunately, he is going to be 4 laps down. Surprised there wasn't a caution for that. We didn't really get to see a whole lot of it. I did go back and check the replays, and I feel like it should have been a caution there, but iRacing and their race control can be a little bit like that sometimes. So a tough break for David Herrera as his night is basically done being 4 laps down. He's going to go ahead and finish this race, but any contention to win the Super Bowl race here at Martinsville is all but done for him and Joseph Houle, who is officially out of the race. Devin Smith and the 00 car of J. May both a lap down, so they're fighting for the lucky dog. 41 car of Casey going to be getting into some lap traffic. That was the 02 car of Tyrone Yo, and like the gentleman he is, let Casey through with plenty of room. As Casey has now extended his lead almost over 4 seconds into the straights. So he's out cruising. Kyle Martin in second place. Has a big gap between him and Fred Hool in the 59 car, running third place. Shout out to Fred Hool there. There's Kyle Martin, about 3.5, 4 seconds behind our leader. He's cruising. Like we just said, he's got about a 15-second lead into the straights, ahead of our third place car, Fred Hool. David Herrera screaming his way back, trying to get some laps back on some of these cars here. So he's going to be trying to make his way past the 59 car. As he does so successfully. Nothing to lose there if you're Fred Hool. You're sitting in third place. David is not taking a position away from you, so he just lets him on by. Smart decision by the 59 car. Edward Ritzen, our fourth place car. Oh, and he just spins out as we get to the camera. That's going to bring out a caution. As we try to give Edward Ritzen some TV time, that's not what he wants right there. However, that is going to bunch him back up. So at least from a racing standpoint, a competition view, this is the best case scenario for the viewer at home, as Casey was starting to just run off with this race. This is going to bunch them back up. Some other cars that are a lap down, or maybe just a little bit in the back of the pack, fighting some damage, as we have had some cautions here tonight. They're going to be able to pit, get some of that damage taken care of. I would assume at this point of the race, 37 laps to go, we're probably going to see all the lead cars pit, come in for fresh tires, maybe top off some fuel if needed, but definitely more importantly is getting a set of new rubbers. That's definitely what our race leader, Casey, is going to be doing. As he's going to go with a 4-tire change into the pits. We look at our second place car, 99 of Kyle Martin, doing the same as he gets his left sides on. Pit stops over with. Casey is going to beat him off pit road. So it's going to be Casey Pacala, that first car off pit road, followed by Kyle Martin. Let's see if the 59 car, Fred Hool, can make it out of the pits, as he looks like he elected to get 4 tires as well. '73 car, Edward Ritzen, he's back into the pits now. I don't know if he had damage or not. We did see him spin out. I'm not sure if the front end hit the barrier or not. As he just got in a little bit too inside, and he started hitting that grass just a little bit. That's what spun him out, and it does look like he did get a little bit of front end damage there. Not too sure if it's going to be anything too detrimental, but he wanted to get into the pits, get that damage taken care of, get some tires on there. .35 laps to go. That was only our third caution of the night. We've spent 15 laps under caution here, as we got the 1 lap to green signal from the race official. It's going to be Casey Pacala, Kyle Martin, Fred Hool, and Tyrone Yo the top 4 drivers here. Pace car off. Let's see if the 99 car of Kyle Martin can keep pace with Casey Pacala on this restart. It looks like he's going to do more than that. He's going to give him a run for his money on the outside. Oh, the 41 gets up on a little grass. That's going to slow him down. The 73 car in the back of Edward Ritzen. Looks like he got a little bit high, hit the wall. But here comes the 41 of Casey diving into the corner there. He's going to secure first place for now. But the 99 car looks like he's going to be looking at the inside. That's Kyle Martin as these guys are battling out for first place. The 59 car, Fred Houle, was sitting back waiting for one of these drivers to make a mistake. His only job is to keep it clean and be there for any opportunity that may open up. As these two drivers in first and second place continue to battle it out, it looks like the 41 car is going to secure first place. Well, he opened it up there for Kyle Martin. Now he dives back into the inside as these guys are driving side by side for the last 2 laps, and they're not done yet. As Casey's making that high side work just a little bit, but that's going to cost him right there as he does slow down and go up just a little bit higher than maybe he wanted to. That's going to leave the door open for Kyle Martin to get a little bit of buffer, as you can see in the top of your screen, about a quarter of a second, 0.3 second of space between those cars now, but good racing by them for a good 3 or 4 laps. But it's Kyle Martin's turn to run and lead some laps here at the Martinsville Tour Mod Super Bowl presented by All-American Racing League. 28 laps to go. This is the first time in a long time Casey hasn't been up there in that clean air, or in that dirty air, I should say, up there by himself. So we'll see how he responds. As you can see, the brakes glow here at Martinsville. We are underneath the lights. And it looks like he is going to make a run on the inside, but it looks like he dove just a little bit too hard. I think the 99 was just trying to shut the door a little bit, which he did successfully. So that's going to prevent the 41 car of really taking advantage of that inside line. He had to lift up just a little bit. This is short track racing as its finest, as you see these guys battling it. Ooh, looks like the 99 got a little bit loose there for a second, but he was able to regain control real quick. He does forfeit the lead to Casey Pacala in that 41 car, still choosing to take that middle line there as he builds himself a buffer now between himself and Kyle Martin. Again, the 59 car, Fred Houle, one of the better runs he's had this season. He's sitting back in third place, just lurking, waiting for one of these guys to make a mistake. Devin Smith, a rough night. He's usually been up into the top 3 the majority of these races this season. Had a tough break tonight, though, as he does sit 1 lap down in that 5th place position, followed by the 73 car of Edward Ritzen. also a 1 lap down. And then the unfortunate break with David Herrera. Didn't really get the full story on that, but he's sitting at 3 laps down. He did end up getting a lap back, but with 18 laps to go, it looks like that's all he's going to be able to salvage. Tough break for him tonight. Casey comfortably in the first place now. Him and Kyle Martin had a really good battle there for about 10 laps or so. Shout out to simracingapps.com for their free software, our go-to here at All American Racing League. Not only for the overlays you see on the screen, but for camera controls, in-race information, such as telemetry for these drivers, tire wear, etc., etc. .13 laps to go. Casey's been just so fast tonight, as you saw there in the relative. He's gained his lead onto Kyle Martin, but we do have a caution, so that's going to bunch it back up here. And that's going to be really exciting to see, as we're going to have probably less than 10 laps to go. We'll see if Casey and Kyle can imitate that first battle that they just had, as we take a look back. The 99 car. Oh, no. That was our second place driver, who we just spoke of, the 99 car, Kyle Martin. Looks like he did a little bit of wall riding himself. We saw that earlier twice by the 00 car, so as he just comes off that edge a little too quick, a little too high. Good job, semi-saving it there, making sure he didn't get anybody else. Oh, no. He takes some front-end contact there. That's unfortunate. I don't know who that was running up into him. Well, that's a tough break for Kyle Martin, as I personally was looking forward to the restart of this. The battle between Casey and Kyle Martin was just so good the last restart we had, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get an encore, as it's going to be the 59 car Fred Houle that's going to start on that front grid with Casey. Or is it the 00 car of Jay May, who's made his way back into the picture here towards the end of the race? We'll have to wait and see. I don't like to call it too soon. The relative can change. The standings can change once these drivers go in and out of pit lane sometimes, or don't want to say nothing official until we're double filed, 1 lap to go. That brings out our 4th caution. Only 18 laps have been spent under caution. Hats off to these guys. Nothing crazy either, just a couple of tough lines from a couple of tough drives. Nothing too serious, though, as we've completed 91 laps. We have 9 laps to go here at Martinsville. As we said earlier, this is our farewell race to the Tour Mods, as we'll be introducing our super late model tri-track trifecta next season, sponsored by Spent Dreams. There's the 95 Voodoo Mountain Dew car of Devin Smith. Looks like he snuck his way up to 3rd place here He might have his car figured out. Nope. Drop backs to 5th. Excuse me. See, that's why I don't like getting too excited with those standings. My apologies. I was just a little excited for that 95 car to get back up there, but that was false information. Pace car off. Casey and the 00 car going to be starting us off. With 8 laps to go, the 41 car with a pretty big jump there. He's going to easily secure up first place on that 00 car, but the 59 car, Fred Houle, may be looking on the inside of that 00 car. If he can get a second place here, that'd be a great finish. As the 99 of Kyle Martin got a little bit loose there, I think he was able to hold on to it. Nah, it ended up costing him there. He tried. You could see just at the top of the screen there, he was starting to get loose. Looked like he was going to hold on to it. But by the time we came back, here was that first look that I saw. Oh, he did get some contact from the 73. Just kind of ran up into the rear end of him there. He couldn't save it if you're the 99 car of Kyle Martin. He tried, but he got a little bit of help there towards the end of that. So that's going to bring us in for another caution. 6 laps to go. This might come down to a green-white checkered. Could you ask for anything else here at the Super Bowl race at Martinsville? Could you ask for a better finish as we bunch these guys back up and have some of the tightest, closest racing to end the season with the Tour mods? Is Casey going to be able to run away with it in just a couple of laps? Is the 59 car, Fred Houle, going to secure second place or go after the 41 car of Casey Bacala? Either way, good run by that 59 car tonight. A second place finish would be really good for him. We'd all tip our hats for sure there, Fred. You just keep grinding it out for a couple of more laps. Good look at the field there. So we get a nice look here at Martinsville under the lights. Hats off to these drivers. This will be the last time we see them in the Tour mods. It's been a heck of a season so far. It's been a pleasure hopping on board with All-American Racing League as the Tour mod season comes to an end in just a couple of laps. And in a couple of moments, we're going to be going to green. It's going to be a green-white checkered. Hopefully. Pace car off. Green flag. Oh, and the 00 car, I think, might keep us under caution here. As it looks like he had a rough start. I'm not too sure if he was... If he spun, got loose a little bit off the restart there. Let's take another look at that. Or if the 99 car bumped him. Well, the 99 car did bump him. However, I don't think that's when he initially spun out. see if we can get a closer look. I think he just took the inside just a little too hard here. So, yeah, that's exactly what happened. He got up there on that shoulder, lost all traction. That's going to do it. That's going to keep us under caution here. So, big shout out to you guys watching at home, sticking it through here. This has been 100 laps at Martinsville. As we're coming up on the 1 hour mark here on stream. It's been a pleasure broadcasting this series for you guys every Thursday night. Hell of a run so far from that 41 car of Casey. Big credit to him. Fred Hool in the 59, sitting at P2. Kyle Martin, P3, and the Voodoo Mountain Dew of Devin Smith sitting P4. One lap to green here. Should be able to get a little bit cleaner restart this time. That was just a little bit of a mistake there by that 00, but we have seen that by a couple of different drivers tonight. So not bashing him at all. Seems to be something that's quite easy to do. So no biggie there, 00, no biggie. Pace car off. Can Casey Pacala hold on to first place in the Super Bowl race at Martinsville? As the 59 car, Fred Hool, is trying to give him a run for his money. He's going to be on that outside line. Great restart by the 59 car. The 00 car of Jay May, though, coming in hot on the inside line. Looks like he's going to take second place away from Fred Hool. Fred Hool's going to be now fighting for that third place. Uh-oh. As we hear some contact into the back, a caution's going to come out. As these guys are getting a little gritty here. Oh, whoa. What did we just witness here? That was a murder. Oh, my Lanta. Take another look at that replay there. That's a tough break for that 59 car. So he was looking to secure a big finish for him tonight. Not too sure what that was about. Looks like we are going to end this under caution, though, here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
As your race winner is going to be Casey Pacala in the 41 car, the 00 car in second place, and Kyle Martin in the 99 going to be rounding out your podium for this evening. This has been the Super Bowl race here at the All-American Racing League. on Faded GG at Twitch TV. As Casey's looking to do a little bit of a victory dance here. Can't quite get the car to spin around, so he's just going to do the old Jeff Gordon and run around the track inverted here as Devin Smith gives him a little heads up there. Hey, good race there, bud. Post Malone just subscribed for 15 months in a row. Appreciate you. There goes the 41 car of Casey. There's the donuts that we've been looking for. See if he can get a burnout going up there. Nope, looks like he's going to go back to the garage there. Good run by him. Good run by all the drivers this season. This has been All-American Racing League. We're still going to continue to race every Thursday nights at 7 o'clock Central Time. We are switching to the super late models. As I said in the middle of the broadcast, if you come across the YouTube replay of this and you're looking for a league to get into, this is the one for you, as we're going to be doing the Gander Trucks on Sundays, the NASCAR Cup Series on Tuesdays, and as I just mentioned, the super late models heading into the next season. This has been such a great season to call here. Oh, didn't mean to see that. Let's see if we can get Casey in here for an interview. Hey, Casey, it's Faded up in the booth. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, man, strong night for you. Now, Kyle Martin kind of gave you a run for your money there. I think there was like the third restart we had. You guys were battling it out for about 10 laps, and then unfortunately he got involved in some stuff that he didn't want. But nonetheless, you pretty much led every lap here. It seemed like really on fire here. What was it about you here at Martinsville to take home the first inaugural Super Bowl race here at Martinsville?
Man, I think the key at Martinsville is, you got to, if you wash up just a little bit or break too late going into those corners, you wash up and you lose, 2/10, 3/10, half a second at a time. So, you really got to get your braking right, make sure you're hugging that inside line, and then coming off the corner, because you can easily wash up coming out of the corner as easily as you can going into the corner. So you just got to be careful of that wall.
Yeah, we saw a couple of drivers tonight get in trouble in both of those scenarios where, either they were too inside and they got washed up down into the grass and spun out. But we actually saw some on multiple occasions some drivers washing up towards the top of the track and actually doing a little bit of wall riding. So I think that was a good break for you because a couple of those drivers were real fast, but you were quick as hell tonight. Congratulations on winning here at Martinsville. Are you looking forward to super late models or what?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I don't really race Rockingham for sure. I've raced 2 other tracks in the super lates, so there's gonna be some new tracks to learn. Learning the car a little bit as well. So I'm excited to see how everything goes and. I'm going to miss the tour mods for sure, but you know what? It'll be nice to shake things up.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Casey, and congrats and good luck in your future endeavors, and we look forward to talking to you again, my man.
Sounds good. See you next Thursday.
Right, see ya. Hey, Johnny May, how you doing? It's Faded up in the broadcast. Hey, man, you take home P2. Every time I see your name, I get intimidated because I'm always like, is that a Jonathan or a Joshua? So I always call you J May. But now I see you in the Discord. It's Johnny May. I'm going to cement that into my brain. So you were running pretty strong early on. You were one of the drivers I was just talking with Casey about, I think, anyways, if my memory is correct. The inside of this track, there's that patch of grass. It looks like that's one of the deadly things here at Martinsville. And then on the flip side, a couple of times tonight, we actually saw some drivers wall riding on the outside. So talk to me a little bit about how tough this track is, especially, you got to be pinpoint into these turns. You can't be coming down too low and hitting the grass, but you can't be washing out too high.
Yeah, you really got to keep yourself under control here. It's a very technical track, to say the least.
Sure. So now this is officially All-American Racing League waving goodbye to the tour mods. It's been A really fun series to call. But are you looking forward to next season? And if so, what are you looking forward to the most? Is it the car change, or is it going to be the track changes, or both?
Well, the main thing is, but I want to get back to a Supra, and the track changes is pretty good, but but I just hope that we have a whole lot more better success than what I've had.
Sure. Well, Johnny May, we'll let you finish out your night with back into the pits. We appreciate your time up here, and we look forward to talking to you again in the future.
Yes, sir, buddy. I'll see you later.
Hey, David Harris, the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Faded.
Hey, man, unfortunately, we missed your, I don't want to say big crash, right? But we missed the big moment. Even when we went back on a replay, we were in like the TV1 camera. We didn't really get a good view of what happened. And because we stayed green, I didn't want to go back too far, but I was surprised we stayed green. Can you at least talk our viewers into what happened? We didn't really get to see a good look. You were running good all night, running fast all night. You were up in P2, P3. So what ended up happening, and why wasn't there a caution?
We were coming through 3 and 4, and Kyle Martin was catching me in the 99. He was catching our 15 silo car, and he came to the inside. The past couple laps before that, I was able to get a run off the exit by running that high line. And I was running that high line, and I think he just ran out of talent a little bit. That's what I teased him about anyway. But his car got a little loose, got up into the side of me, which put me sideways on the track. And I think it was Devin Smith clipped the front wheel just a little bit, and it was one of those iRacing things where it just sent me into space. So towed. It was 3 laps down, and
yeah, so that's why there wasn't a caution. So it was probably more of a net code thing there, because I was really surprised, and to be honest with you, kind of disappointed, because you could tell right off the rip who was really fast here. I mean, Casey was obviously a monster. You were fast. Kyle Martin was also an alien, it looked like, here at sometimes tonight. So very unfortunate. Again, I didn't want to go back too far because we stayed under green, so I appreciate you at least talking me and the viewers at home through that situation. Just a tough break for you tonight here. But, hey, it was kind of an all-star race atmosphere. Obviously, it wasn't for any kind of points or anything. So as we officially close the book, at least for now, on the tour mods, what are you looking forward to the most next season? Obviously, we have the big announcement of the sponsor that's going to be sponsoring the super late model tri-track trifecta. What are you looking forward to the most? Is it the car change, the track change? Are you going to miss the tour mods?
No, it's kind of both of the car change and the track change. These cars, it was something new for me this year. Running the SLM in next season is going to be something new for me as well. But really, I'm looking forward to next week for Tuesday for this Cup race at Martinsville. We got a fast piece, and we were coming off of a win in the Legends last Sunday, and we thought we had a good chance here today. We had a fast car, and just things didn't work out for us. But yeah, looking forward to next week, and then next season the SLM will be fun. The super late models will be great. They're going to be a handful, but they're going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching it and calling it, and I know we got some new drivers in the Discord now. There's there's going to be a recruitment race tomorrow at Kansas for the trucks. I've been talking to some people on Facebook who are interested in doing the super late models on Thursdays. So there's going to be some new faces going into next season. I think it's going to be a really good deal for everybody, and I'm looking forward to it. So I appreciate your time in the booth tonight, David. Again, unfortunate what happened, but if there was ever a race to do it in, I suppose it'd be this one. So.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm Faded GG. This is All American Racing League, where we broadcast every Tuesdays and Thursdays and soon to be Sunday nights, 7 o'clock Central Time. Turn on your notifications. Catch us when we go live. If you're interested in driving, you know the details. Hit us up on Facebook at All American Racing League, and we'll see you next time.